Feedback in 4 weeks. So, on the face of it, this is me trying to get one specific college policy enforced, and the way I think I can get it enforced is to get it modified. So I put in my manifesto that I want to give everyone feedback in 4 weeks. And what a lot of people aren't picking up on is that this is a reference to an existing college policy. It's called the Return of Coursework Policy, and it says that you are entitled to feedback on any submitted assignment, apart from there's a couple exceptions for like end of year exams and such. I think the phrase is where it's not pedagogically appropriate or where it's not academically appropriate, whatever. I think it's a dumb exception, but it's there. You are entitled to feedback within 20 working days, which is 4 weeks. That's not followed. Everyone in this college has experienced submitting an assignment in week 3 and not getting a grade back until well after week 12. That's a universal experience. And there's many reasons for this. There's just staffing issues. A lot of departments just don't have TAs to be able to grade things. The professors don't have the time to grade things themselves. They've got admin work on top of their teaching work. They've got research work, and also they've just got normal teaching work. They've got to go and do lectures and stuff. There isn't enough hours in the day for them to grade everything in a meaningful way. So I think the best way to make sure we get feedback in 4 weeks is to codify what good feedback is and bring in a rubric system and work with the college to define a rubric system that can be used by anyone. So what's the minimum number of divisions this rubric has to have? What's the minimum level of detail this rubric has to go into? And if all you get is a rubric with 5 divisions and a grade number in each of them, that's still better feedback than just a grade at the end, because I'll show you your strengths and weaknesses. But on a broader scale, I want to make more people aware of college policy and what their rights are. Because I made this a policy that already exists to highlight the fact that no one knows it exists. And if no one knows it exists, if no one knows you've got this right, then you're not going to have this right properly. Because if you don't know your rights, you can't claim them. So I want to make it easier for every student to know what their rights are in the college and to claim them and to demand their rights from lecturers. Because lecturers get away with gambling that students don't know what college policy is, because college policy is unreadable. Trust me, I've been reading it for 4 years and I've only started to understand it in the last 2. So I want to put on the SU website a college policy simplified section so that any student, you don't have to be a massive SU hack like me, you can go on the website, you can find out, oh, I'm entitled to feedback in 20 working days. I am entitled to not have lectures start before 9 a.m. I'm entitled to not have lectures end after 3 hours and 40 minutes. They have to end at 10 minutes to the hour. I'm entitled to a 1 hour lunch break every single day. And I'm entitled to not have class scheduled during reading week or outside of the 12-week structure. There's plenty of rights. There's lovely rights. The right to appeal, right to view your script. There's loads of rights in policy that students just don't know about. And that's because it's fairly difficult for them to know about it. So I just want to consolidate that information, make it readable, make it understandable, and so students can know their rights in this college so they can demand those rights from lecturers. And I think that will help improve everyone's education.